My name is David Bowman, and this year my family and I moved from our apartment in Manhattan to a converted shuttle bus that we built out ourselves. And we are on a trip to go and visit all 59 U.S. national parks and all the places in between. We're here today in Seward, Alaska. It's a rainy day, so we went to the Alaska Sea Life Center. And we just visited Wrangell St. Elias National Park, and we're on our way to Kenai Fjords. I've wanted to do something like this ever since I was a little kid. I envisioned this as probably more like a rolling clubhouse kind of thing where my friends and I would go around on some endless road trip. And the reality now is that, you know, my family and I are on this crazy endless road trip.
We got married when I was 23 and David was 21. And we had Graham 2 years after we got married. And he kind of settled into this role of what he felt like a dad should be. But I did feel like he was kind of losing a part of himself that was really passionate about a lot of different things. And one night I made him sit down and write a bucket list. And the first thing that was on it was to visit all the national parks in the US. And the second thing was to live in a bus, which I had never known that was something that he wanted to do. And so that's when I started doing a little bit of research, and I found out that people actually do this, convert buses into little houses and vans and RVs and live on the road full time. I realized quickly that that would be a really ideal way for us to travel so that we could have the kids in the same space and keep their lives consistent, but allow us to see a lot of different places. As it turns out, there's really nothing that I hate about living in a bus. Being a stay-at-home mom before, I don't think I had as much of an adjustment as David did because I didn't have a lot of alone time or personal space as a mom. Kids are always there and they always have needs and you have to be on all of the time. So for me, what's easier is that now David is here all the time. And so I have a second set of hands to help with all of the things that I did on my own before.
Tacos.
Living this dream of moving into a bus and traveling the country is, I think, been more significant for me in that I'm bringing my kids along. My son was born in New Jersey, my daughter was born in Manhattan. I mean, he's only 4, he's not been alive that long, but his whole life has been New York City. And so I wanted to get out there and show him the country that I knew, that I experienced as a kid. I think that if we get out there and talk to people and see our country and see the people that live in it, it's easy to find common ground to stand on. And that, I think, is something that I really wanted to pass on to my kids. I do believe in the idea of America as something that is good and something that can be a positive force in the world.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.